George Foreman passed away. And I think there are certain people with every generation that you know, not for what actually made them famous. And I think George Foreman, for people in my generation, is known as the guy with the grill, not as the guy that was part of what many would consider probably the most famous fight of all time. Definitely one of the biggest fights in the history of the sport, the Rumble in the Jungle against Muhammad Ali. And George Foreman then parlayed that to become one of the great businessmen, you could argue, in the history of former athletes. And George Foreman's fame in the 90s is something that we don't really see anymore. And sometimes I miss it. One stat I saw on the George Foreman grill is that it was estimated between 12 to 15% of America had the George Foreman grill. It's pretty crazy how big George Foreman turned this grill into. Whether you were rich, whether you were middle class, whether you were poor, like this fucking thing was a must have. RIP to a champion, one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the history of professional athletes.